Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to our Adventures with Noel series where I am opening up 5 different advent calendar boxes with you day by day, plus a bonus box that has 4 gifts, so we open 1 per week. We are featuring one of the boxes each day, just kind of rotating through them in alphabetical order. So we are already on our 3rd week, which is pretty crazy, on day number 15, if you can believe it. So we only have like 10 more days left, which is crazy. And we are on our grabie art supply and I would say like scrapbooking maybe calendar, which is very colorful. Some of us have kind of labeled as skewing a little bit more young, but there are really great products inside. I would call it maybe family friendly. I do think that this is a box that could be enjoyed by the entire family, so something to keep on your radar. As far as I know, it is actually still available online. This is one of the only 2 boxes in this series that was actually sent to me for a review, so thank you again to grabie. It is only $89.99, so that's a pretty good value when you consider the number of contents inside. So I think they had free shipping as well in the contiguous US, so let me just double check. So if we do 90 divided by 24, it's $3.75 per day, which is, I think, a fabulous deal when you're considering that some of these boxes are like way more than that. For example, there was another box that if you did it by, I think they actually had it was like $22 a day, right? And then the estimated value, I think, was like over $40 a day, which that is just something really hard for any box to actually deliver on in a believable way. So I do have an affiliate link as well as a code for the grabie website and this box in particular, but Noel 15 should save you 15%. I'll leave that information for you in the description box below. If you are interested in getting it, you could definitely do this as a 12 days of Christmas calendar or just use it as a way to stoke your creativity. So this is what it looks like. Like I said, it kind of opens like a book. I have to be kind of careful as we open it up, and you can see that there are individual boxes inside, but very colorful. You could have this out on a shelf if you wanted and have it open this way. So we have to find day number 15. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, it's right there in the center. Sometimes they write out the numbers and sometimes they do it with the letters, and so it kind of like confuses my brain a little bit. So here is our day number 15. Now on the back, they do tell us what the item is. They don't give us a lot of details, so you could always look that up on the grabie website, but basically they just give us a summary on the back. It says marker pens, watercolors, acrylic paints, oil pastels, watercolor sketchbooks, coloring books, stickers, stamps, ornaments, and many more and stationery delights. So I guess it's a stationery and art supply box, but I am not like thrilled with some of the products, especially like yesterday's was like one of the weaker days for me, but hopefully we will get some redemption today with day number 15. So let's open it up together. We've got some colorful shred in there, which I don't think there's shred in all the boxes. That's like, it's just sometimes there is and sometimes there isn't. All right, so it's stuck to the back. It looks like a little, oh, I thought it was going to be like another watercolor book, but it is a pocket full of happiness sticky notes. All right, I like sticky notes. So it's just one of these little like kind of an envelope for them. I'm guessing there's Velcro. Indeed. It's a little bit, ooh. So it's very like strong Velcro, so I fear that this flap is going to get kind of bent out of shape. Very festive. It does have like candy canes and presents and holly on it. It does say grabie kind of big on the front, which I'm not a huge fan of that. I don't mind the holiday styling, but I think that, you know, coming this late in the calendar, I probably would have enjoyed it more if it was something more neutral and year-round friendly. Like, I mean, I don't have a problem like using like holiday stuff into January, but oh, this is cute. Mine fell apart, but we do have a bunch of different sticky notes, so in different shapes. I don't know what you would do with these little starburst ones. They seem kind of like you couldn't write very much. I guess you could like mark pages with them. My tree here, my fluorescent tree, it did kind of fall off there, so because it just has a little bit of stickiness at the very top, so these don't feel particularly sticky, but this is where that's supposed to go. I opened it up and it just promptly fell. Yeah, it's not going to stick back on there, so I don't know how much I would use these. They are pretty cute. The ornaments are pretty cute. I do like a sticky note, but I usually like the traditional ones where I can cram a bunch of my itty bitty writing in there. But these aren't the kind of notes that I would like keep in my purse to use. Like these are more like to tag pages or like pages in your day planner. So not like the strongest day for me from Grabie. I do like this vibrant blue color, and I kind of wish that was the colors. Well, I kind of wish they'd given us not so fluorescent of colors and maybe just a more traditional square notepad, personally, because I don't have as much use for these. Oh, there went my trees again. They just slid right out of the little carrying case. All right, we'll put those off to the side. Let's move on to our next calendar for today, which is Liberty London. This is what this looks like. I did do 2 beauty calendars this year. So I have Vogue, which is that giant red one behind me, and then of course Liberty London, which is the one that is fashioned to look like the Liberty department store. We have some smashed gold shred in here. And we have something that is always in, now that I've done this for 3 years, I realize that Augustinus Bader is definitely a brand. It's beautiful packaging. Usually it comes in a box, but they can dispense with the boxes in advent calendars. So I think they save a little money that way. So when you're looking at their retail value, remember that some of that is for the packaging that it normally comes in, which they've been able to dispense with for the calendars, which is fine because you're paying for different packaging. You're paying for these pretty purple boxes. But these usually have a really, really high value. So this is the Rich Cream with TFC8. I don't know what TFC8 is. Let's see. This is the Rich Cream, 15 milliliters. They are considering this full size. That's probably about right for like something like this. La crème hydratante riche avec TFC8. Okay. So it says, morning and evening after cleansing and drying, smooth the desired amount over face, neck, and décolleté. To activate Augustinus Bader's patented TFC8, start by massaging the cream along your jawline in upward sweeping motions. Sweep from your nose to your ears and across your forehead, then massage over cheeks and temples. Apply from the base of neck to the tip of the chin, then take any excess cream and massage over the décolleté. So they are, you know, these guys have been around. The blue is just so stunning, right? I'm a sucker for packaging and branding. Let's see what it says on the digital advent calendar about this. Let me find it. Here's our Liberty London. I really liked the lipstick that we got a couple of days ago. So we're on day 15. Shop now. It is considered full size. Yeah, see, crazy value. So this normally is 145 pounds. Which, let's do our conversion. 145 pounds is the equivalent of $184, my friends. Yeesh. All right. $184. It is full size. I think maybe I've gotten it before in like a little itty bitty sample tube. So this might actually be enough to see a difference. It says hydrating, smoothing, brightening, antioxidant, vegan, cruelty-free. It does say that 50 milliliters should last you approximately, hold on, 50 milliliters should last you 4 weeks. So this is 30 milliliters. No. Okay, here we go. So when you go to the Liberty website and you go to shop now, it takes you to the one that is 30 milliliters, which is twice as much as this 15. I don't even know if you can purchase it in 15 milliliters. So I take that back. So it is not 145. It would be half of that. So 145 divided by 2, 72.50 pounds. Let's see. So not as impressive. Still almost $100. $92 worth. But I feel like that's like they're kind of tricking us a little bit, and they're saying it's full size. You might be able to purchase this in a 15 milliliter, but it does tell you when you go to add to bag, you know, how to use all the things, talking about their patented technology and the argan oil and the avocado oil and the evening primrose oil. It does say that this is all talking about 30 milliliters, which is twice as much. So I'm trying to see if I can even find it for a different amount. I don't see it for 15 milliliters. So to me, that's a little bit disingenuous, I suppose, to say that it's a full-size item. If I can't buy it in a 15 milliliter, And it says that, let's see, what they say, you need 50 milliliters. So you need like, what is that? You need almost 4 times this to last 4 weeks. So 50 milliliters over 4 weeks, you need 12.5 milliliters per week. So we have a little bit more than 2 weeks worth. Oh no, we have a little bit more than 1 week's worth. I don't know that that's considered full size. Let me know. I'll try it, but that doesn't seem like full size if it's only going to last me like 10 days. All right, let's move on to Vogue. Vogue, again, my favorite thing so far about this has been the boxes. I do really appreciate that they gave us these little like business card size versions. I almost wish they'd give us like this size because honestly, I have nothing I can do with the giant box that this comes in, as beautiful as it is on the interior. It's like kind of aggressively red, honestly. So let's read about our magazine cover this time around. This is Motoring and Travel by Georges Lepepe from January 1925. Hopefully you can see him. It says, one of Lepepe's most endearing covers, his fashionable young driver in modernist zigzags, helmet with goggles and gauntlets, rests upon her gleaming Art Deco patterned roadster, set to whisk her off to various points of the compass. The age of speed had firmly arrived in Vogue. This is like the best part, right? Is like learning about these images and these artists and sort of the vibe. And you don't get that as much with just the fashion and art photography that we get. Beautiful, slick covers, but there's something about how you can really be more interpretive with art, with drawings and paintings that you don't get anymore. So I really love this kind of look back. I mean, honestly, I feel like I should have just gotten like the coffee table book of past Vogue covers instead. That would be really cool. So they, along with the Vogue calendar, you got a digital subscription to British Vogue. I think it would be really awesome if instead of, I mean, they're already sending a super heavy box that you're paying like $40 in shipping for, but if they did like a coffee table book of all those covers and that was like the bonus, yes, I know, it would make the whole box more expensive, or there would be smaller sizes of things inside, but that would be lovely and very Vogue-ish to me, very like art, fashion, beauty. I would like that a lot. So today we got, this is a meh thing. I think Alexandria Ryan was not as like thrilled with this. Was it this one or was it the Foreo that she was like, no. So I think this is the one that she found like on some of those really discounted sites. It has a nice feel to it. It's pretty heavy. It looks like a razor, but it's not. It's the Beauty Pro Skin Vibrating Anti-Aging Device with a value of 39 pounds, but I think she found it for like $2 or something. It says, give your skin a boost with the Beauty Pro T-Bar Sonic Vibrating Anti-Aging Device. This handheld skincare device creates 6,000 pulsations per minute to stimulate the cell's boost oxygen circulation and collagen production, resulting in firmer, more youthful-looking skin. The best perk about Beauty Pro's T-Bar Sonic device, with its sleek, wireless proportions, it's about the size of a toothbrush. It's fully portable, meaning it can be used on the move and easily packed in a suitcase for a holiday. The Sonic technology boasts endless benefits using sonic vibrations at, 6,000 pulses, so 1,000 pulses. No, 100 pulses per second, that is a lot, to aid lymphatic drainage, stimulate circulation, and promote the absorption of skincare products. So you're supposed to like put skincare products on it with, I don't know why it unscrews. I guess that's the battery. Oh, that's supposed to be the on and off. Interesting. So it does say on and off down here. It's not like a button, and I unscrewed it and nothing really happened. So I'm a little confused by that. It does have instructions. I think they're supposed to, I think you have to add a battery to it. It feels really heavy. It feels like there's already a battery in it, but I guess there's not. And then it's just like a bar. It's just like a T-bar. There's no like sharp edge to it. And I guess you're supposed to just, I mean, now we see all the ones with curves, right? Where you're supposed to like define and drain your lymphs and all that stuff. I couldn't get that for you to work either. And you guys were like very helpful in the comments, by the way. You guys were like, yeah, you don't really have to like plug it in. You don't really have to charge it. It just works until it doesn't. So yes, you have to put a battery in it, and then that is supposed to be the on-off switch down there. So basically, like, screw in the battery more and then unscrew it so it works. All right. Okay. Well, we'll give it a shot. It's, you know, it's supposed to be worth like 40 bucks. Maybe you can get it cheaper. That's cool. It's still a cool thing to get in a box. So let's see. We have, I think they have 25 days in this one. So it cost me 505. Ooh. Cost me 505 divided by 25. I don't know why I have this. Supposedly the value of the items in here is an average, or I paid basically $20 a day. This is a weekday, right? Like, even though they say that it's 40 pounds, like, they're making up for this actual price on other days. That's okay. Like, that doesn't make me upset. I don't know. I don't know. Like, it's not something that I'll probably use that much, like, to apply stuff. All right. Bokksu. So this is the, Lunan is the company. We're back to our edible treats. It is a onegai kabocha pumpkin. All right. I thought kabocha just meant pumpkin. I think it's like a cookie. I'm not sure. I'll open it up in a sec. Enjoy the comforting taste of Hokkaido with a delicious pumpkin treat. A rich pumpkin bean paste made from Hokkaido-grown pumpkin is wrapped in buttery cookie dough and baked to perfection. The natural sweetness of the pumpkin shines through, offering a warm and satisfying bite. That sounds delicious. It sounds very fall, but it also sounds delicious. And I feel like with like Japanese baking, it's gonna actually taste like pumpkin and not just pumpkin spice. Maybe. Pumpkin, like, I am kind of a stickler. I'm like, most of the time you're just getting sugar and spice, right? With pumpkin pie flavoring and pumpkin spice lattes, etc. I usually am like, ooh, I want it to taste more like pumpkin. And then I realize, like, I don't really like pumpkin either unless it's in the bread form, which my niece agrees with me on, because I was like, I didn't bring pumpkin pie. I brought pumpkin cupcakes with cream cheese frosting, you guys. That was like my Thanksgiving like dessert that I took to every event. She was like, I don't like pumpkin cupcakes. I only like pumpkin bread. And I was like, well, pumpkin cupcakes basically are pumpkin bread, but with cream cheese frosting. She was just not sold on it. They were so good. All right, our last thing today is another edible treat because it is from our Delicious Foods Delivered Route 66 edition. It is from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Not like the most exciting packaging, but it is just a big old square of chocolate. It is 70% green chili bizcochito. All right, green chili bizcochito chocolate bar. It is 1 ounce. You can kind of see, it does actually say Eldora Craft Chocolate imprinted on it, and then it has like a leaf pattern, but you guys can't probably see it through that plastic. Let's see. Eldora Chocolate's green chili bizcochito bar blends traditional New Mexican flavors with fine chocolate for a spicy and sweet taste. This Albuquerque-based chocolatier honors the state's heritage with creative flavors, offering treats as unique as New Mexico. Steve Prickett immersed himself in the chocolate-making craft by studying at École Chocolat and perfecting his technique through hands-on experience, ultimately creating chocolate from 24 countries and 31 origins, meaning the cacao. It says, as an outdoor enthusiast and advocate for healthy living, Steve draws inspiration from nature to develop chocolate and energy bars. So I did open it up. I did tear the pretty label that was on the back. I should have shown that to you guys because I wanted to pull the chocolate out, but it's really squeezed in there, and then I don't want to get chocolate all over my hands, but I will. So let me show you. Now you can see the imprint in there where it says Eldora, and then it does have like some texture to it on the back. Let me just slide that back in there, and maybe I'll cut off a little piece, a little nibble. Let me see. I make lots of messes. All right, I got a little sliver that I'm gonna try. All right. Yeah, those are little granules of sugar, I think, on the back. So it has cocoa nibs, cane sugar, cocoa butter, cinnamon, definitely a lot of cinnamon in there, cardamom, green chile, star anise. All right, I can taste all of those things. It's like the heat builds a little bit slower because it's the green chile instead of just adding like, you know, cayenne to chocolate, which is like how I feel like people usually do spicy chocolate. It's a nice chocolate. It's like nice and dark and rich and a little bitter and this little bit of spice. It's not too bad. It's kind of like a Mexican hot chocolate. It feels very Southwest, very like Albuquerque. I'm into it. So Eldora chocolate from Albuquerque. Should we try? We should try this too. I know. I don't do taste tests every day. And I know, especially with the Bokksu items, sometimes you guys are like, come on, what the heck is that? Try it, please. But I will try this one. It does have like a little desiccant in it. Oh, it looks like one of those like soft, pillowy cookies. Very soft and pillowy. Let's give it a shot. Ooh, was not expecting filling in there. All right. I feel like that's gonna be real pumpkin-y. It's like a pumpkin Newton. All right, let's try. That is delicious. The cookie dough around it is super soft and cakey. The inside part is a pumpkin bean paste, but it doesn't taste super pumpkin-y. It doesn't taste like super earthy. It's like, it's very good. It's very good. If I had tried that, I would not know that it was pumpkin. Let me know what your favorite was in the comments below, and I'll see you soon.